Welcome, everyone. We are so delighted to welcome Nita B., who is the founder and interim executive director of the Village in Oakland. Hi, Nita B.
Hi, everybody. How are you doing?
Oh, we're doing great. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Staying positive in these crazy times.
Absolutely. Nita, can you tell us a little bit more about the Village in Oakland?
Sure. The Village in Oakland is a grassroots organization of unhoused folks and our housed allies. And we assert that housing is a human right and that being homeless isn't a crime. And we do stuff like direct actions. And direct actions are when you break laws that are not good laws. There's many laws on the book that just aren't good laws. Like, for example, slavery used to be a law and it was a bad law and it got broken. And so a lot of those laws exist now and we do actions to break them because they need to be broken when it comes to homeless folks and poor folks. I also believe in policy work. So we do a lot of work to write new laws that are better, that don't hurt people as much and don't treat people like criminals just because they're poor or just because they're homeless. We provide services to unhoused folks, like we get porta potties in encampments. We distribute 750 hot meals every week to the encampments. We pass out 240 grocery bags to the encampments, 32,000 bottles of clean drinking water every week. We build solar showers in the encampments and bicycle-powered washing machines. We have an art component and a media component. And I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff. We do a lot. Basically, whatever it takes to make sure that our folks are taken care of and that we're asserting our rights as unhoused folks.
Wow, yes. It sounds like a wonderful, supportive community that you built. Nita B., how does the housing crisis and the climate crisis, how are they connected?
They're very connected. A lot of the system that has created this situation that's killing the world is the same system that is creating homelessness. It's a system that puts profit over people. It puts profit or money before nature. It puts money before living things. And so that's one way it's connected. Another way it's connected is as the global crisis continues, the people who are most impacted are the folks without homes. Take, for example, the fires that have happened. A lot of that's had to do with global climate change. We don't have enough water. Everything's too hot. And so, right now, California has been burning and it's been doing that every summer for like the past 5 or 6 years. And who gets the most impacted? Who can't go inside and lock their windows and shut their doors and turn on their air condition? Unhoused folks. When we have heat waves and there's not enough water, who gets impacted? Unhoused folks. And so as this continues, when there's a flood, who's going to be the most impacted by a flood? Unhoused folks. And this is happening around the world, not just here in Oakland and not just in California, but everywhere. But on another side is unhoused folks are some of the most resilient people you're going to meet. We're resourceful, we're innovative, we are the best recyclers in the world. We know how to reuse everything. And so as this catastrophe continues to happen, folks should also understand that unhoused folks are probably the people to learn from. How do you make the most with the least amount that you have?
Mm-hmm. I think Twyla, do you have a question for Nita B?
Yes, thank you so much for speaking with us today. I'm just wondering what the greatest change you'd like to see in the world is, what you feel we need.
I think the greatest change that we need in the world is to redefine everything. We need to redefine what's important to us. We need to redefine what success means. We need to redefine what power means. We need to redefine what wealth means. All the things that we're working with right now don't work. And so for us to actually change the world and stop killing Mother Earth and stop creating homelessness and everything else in between, we need to change how we think of things and how we speak of things. And I think once we start doing that, then everything else kind of falls in place.
Thank you so much for being with us, Nita B. I'm noticing a beautiful work of art behind you. Would you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So we're in a space called Pro Arts Gallery and Commons in downtown Oakland. It's the oldest art gallery here in Alameda County, which is where I'm at right now. And this space this piece behind you is done by a brother by the name of Akili Simba. And I'll try to show a little bit of it. He basically does a lot of work. We're getting ready for our art exhibit this weekend, so that's why everything's kind of in disarray. But he's showing warriors behind me. That's how I'm interpreting it. These are African warriors, indigenous warriors, who are very close to the earth, who are very close to the planet. And on another wall to the back, he's got the same kind of figures who were dancing and drumming. But yeah, it's a tribute to who are close to the earth.
Thank you so much, Nita B, for coming today to talk about the wonderful work that the Village in Oakland is doing. We really appreciate you giving your time to come talk with us.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. You guys are awesome. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.